Now to some in-depth coverage of an important event today in New Bedford. It's all to help students prepare for situations where bullying is involved. The National Bullying Prevention Center reports that 1 out of every 4 students reports being bullied during the school year. Joining us live in studio, Lisa Schmid-Alvord, founder of Our Sisters School in New Bedford and a board member for Urban Improv. Thanks for coming in this morning. And tell us about your organization.
Well, first of all, thank you very much for having us on the show. Urban Improv is a theater, an improvisational theater group, and we gear toward violence prevention, and we use conflict resolution and decision making. Those are the tools we try to build in kids so that they can have a more productive academic experience. More and more studies are showing that emotional and social learning are just as important as academic learning. And the thing is, if you go to school and you have all these problems you're thinking about, when you get to school, if your mind isn't clear, you can't learn. So we address the problems that everybody thinks, that many kids think about, whether it's peer pressuring, whether it's bullying, whether it's prejudice, physical limitations, stuff like that. We address those problems. We use improvisational theater to do that. And it's a remarkable program. We go around throughout the state and we hold assemblies, which are an hour and 15 minutes. And we get kids to confront these problems that they face. And we use theater to do it. It's entertaining, but at the same time, these kids feel confident and safe and able to explore different reactions to the situations that they might find themselves in.
How long has this been going on? Because there's always different ways to approach these types of conflicting situations in schools. How long have you been doing this?
We've been doing this for 23 years.
Okay.
And we've worked on material. We've honed our material the subjects that we deal with, as I mentioned, peer pressure, racism, homophobia, all those things. These workshops are geared to that. And what happens is we have a group of 5 or 6 who are actors and educators. They're very talented, and a director. And they come into a school and they go into an assembly, and none of the teachers are there. We try not to have, so they feel safe.
Sure.
And they set up a scene. And the scene could be about bullying. Let's say in this case, it could be about cyberbullying.
Sure.
And one girl is talking to another girl. This girl is part of a clique. Her friend is not in the clique. The friend who's not in the clique tells her a secret. Someone else hears it, and she puts that secret virally.
On the
and
web.
This is just, what are the ramifications of doing that? I mean, that's very hurtful. And what do you do about it? Are you an upstander? Do you say something, hey, that was wrong? Or are you a bystander and let it go? Kids have to work through this, play it out. And there's no judgment. There's nobody saying this is right or wrong. But what it does is it tells you that there are different ways to react. There are different ways you can handle a situation. And that's the beauty of it.
We got 15 seconds.
Oh,
Let
that's
folks,
it?
Yeah, that's
Oh, wait.
Just tell folks at home how they can get involved.
So how you can get involved is to call us. Our Urban Improv is in Jamaica Plain. I also want to say one thing about the school, Our Sisters School, which is a school that we founded in New Bedford, which is an independent, tuition-free school for girls and middle school. And it's great that Urban Improv is coming here because, like every middle school, there are problems in bullying, but our whole curriculum is based on making kids leaders and making girls great citizens as well.
Nice.
And one more thing, I know, after watching the debate last night where there was a lot of bullying, here's an example of 2 organizations, albeit small, who are doing their part to help kids see there's another way.
Which is great. Well, thanks so much for coming in this morning.